We are recording.
Hi, YouTubers! Okay. So, yesterday, uh, you woke up, headed to the Blue Clam for breakfast, waiting for a while, speaker never showed up. You asked the owner, mentioned that he was typically here by this time, that it was strange that he was not. The party then headed towards the town hall, um, and the speaker was working behind his desk very diligently. And when y'all asked about the reward for clearing the mine, he very eloquently mentioned that the kobolds and himself had come to an arrangement allowing them to sleep and work in the mines. Oris, the speaker, then went and grabbed the 50 gold that he owed the party. When he set it on the table, Celestine mentioned that it was supposed to be 50 gold per person. After a near moment of hesitancy, he turned and grabbed the rest of the payment for them. Arden found this very suspicious that he did not even try and talk down the payment. Milliken was curious on why this half orc was all of a sudden talking so eloquently. Celestina nowhere noticed a satchel that he had around his shoulder that he did not have the day prior. In fact, the kobold by the name Trex had it previously. The party decided to go back to the mine, talk with the kobolds. After you got to the mine, you found a very dumbed down Trex that spoke as a kobold normally would. Um, he was also not holding the satchel he had the previous day. Immediately, you decided the satchel must have a magical property to it. Yes, kobolds, if they were happy with their situation, which they said that they were, and let's see here, left the mine, headed back to the town hall to speak with Oris again. Greeted you guys in a pristine way for a half orc yet again. Celestine, who had cast Detect Magic on herself before entering, did not see a magic aura on the satchel, however, saw a low transmutation aura over the whole of Oris. Y'all eventually left, and talking about it, Illiken felt like uh, he might be possessed by a ghost based on Illiken's history of that situation. Um, in the meantime, y'all headed to Gentry's stables to see about getting a sled, and ultimately decided it was going to be too costly. Uh, Gentry mentioned to Claudette that he figured out who Finnegan's fellows were by going to the tavern the night prior and asking about them. What he found out was the most notable of the group was a giant kin that they traveled with that stands over 7 feet tall. He stated he understands why they do not like the name, and he doesn't really like people in general, and mentioned he will not be calling them that. Then y'all headed back to the Blue Clam to search out the trappers, who marked Claudette's map with the location of the approximate location of the Goblin Fortress they had seen. While eating lunch, Illiken overheard someone talking about giants, and when he walked over and asked, they told him that frost giants used to rule the lands prior to 10 towns coming into existence. The leaders of the frost giants, the Jarls, would meet atop a hill to the west to settle their disputes. The throne still sit atop that hill. After lunch, y'all headed back to the east side to spend the rest of the day. Celestine worked on and completed her studded leather, as well as making herself a pair of gloves. Claudette attuned to the psi crystal. After Illiken identified it and nowhere decided to read his book he picked up in Care Denival titled History of the Hells and gained some historical knowledge from that book. And we can say that y'all uh, discussed your name last night, I'm guessing, as well.
Yeah.
Everybody is in
Yes.
agreement that you are the sun chasers now.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Sure, it's better
So
than Finnegan's whatever.
I agree.
um so as you are waking up this morning, uh you wake up after another extremely warm, like say 45 degrees, uh well rested and ready to attack the world. The Also last night you had before you went to bed you had decided, I think, that you were going to try and find this merchant ship or pirate ship or whatever it was that was west of Bremen.
It's supposed to be like stuck in the ice or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Oh, and I got two notes in here. Claudette, you back?
Yep, I've been here.
Okay. I need you to roll me a D100. And I need everybody to, or sorry, not everybody. I need Celestine Illikin to roll me 1d6, Claudette to roll me 2d6. All good on those ones. And then I added some buttons to y'all's character sheets. Um, on the right hand column, where your utility boxes are, at the top there's a long rest and a short rest button. And I configured them so that when you take a short rest, you should be able to, once you have completed the short rest, you should be able to click the short rest button, and any utility boxes that are currently set up will refresh to what their max charges are, max ability numbers are. And same thing with long rest. You'll click the long rest and it'll do the same thing.
Oh, nice. I have to
As
reset my or redo my thing because I can't open my character sheets. I just found out.
yeah, you are in the east side, just waking up from a long rest.
I'm gonna wake up and start packing everything in the room. It's pillows, candles.
You cursed again.
I don't know if I'm cursed. I just need all this stuff.
don't need all this stuff. It's not ours to take.
Fine, I tell you. I found it. It's mine.
You're going to slap her in the back of the head.
I'm gonna identify her, see if I can see what's going on with her while she's going nuts.
Not
What?
nuts. I find it. I keep it. It's mine.
But I'm having problems. So if you type me something in chat, like I said, I'm trying to get roll 20. It kicked me out pretty much.
Is Sirenscape up?
Yep.
Because I'm not hearing a thing.
People chatting in the background, laughing.
I hear it.
Show
There we
you
go.
as a minion.
Now let me go back here, see if somebody wrote me anything. No, good.
Oh, I guess it's there. It's just low background.
Now what am I looking? Let's see. I know it's there.
All right. Are we leaving? Are we going? Can we go?
We're waiting on Ilkin to do his thing so he can try to detect what's wrong with you. Which I guess he did.
Okay. So what happened when I used the inspection on her?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. I shake my head as I do it and showing that I didn't determine anything.
There are no spells that are currently affecting her.
All right. Can we go? Can we go?
As soon as you put all that stuff down,
Fine. 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 But I'm keeping this
what is this?
candle.
Candle?
Candle.
Fine. Take the candle.
I'm gonna finish packing up.
I pack up and I'm ready to go.
Is this where we go to get food?
You go to the Blue Clam if you want to get food outside of what you have already in you or on you.
Means we gotta leave the warmth of our inn and go out into the cold and travel up, all the way up to the Blue Clam for food.
Switching maps to Tourmaline.
Going to start heading towards the blue clam.
While we're walking, I'll kind of casually move up next to her and reach for the necklace around my neck and cast Lesser Restoration and reach out and touch her. So, do you still feel that need to pick up everything?
One moment.
Just a sec.
Really don't. I don't have to pick up everything. See, I see stuff over there. I don't need to pick it up. Just go eat. I'm hungry.
Okay, let's go eat. Can I do an insight check on her?
Sure.
Do I believe that
Well,
she
you
no
do.
longer feels like she has to pick up everything?
Um, sec. Need shortcuts for everything. Right. Audit. Roll me a d20. No, you don't believe her.
Damn it. Okay. Well, let's just go get something to eat.
Hang all along. Let's go get food. Let's go. Let's go.
About now, you get to the blue clam.
Open the door, rush in, go to the bar, and go, I'd like some food.
Food we got.
Breakfast.
We definitely don't got dinner.
Illican asked for a hot drink.
He will go to the back and get you a nice hot cup of coffee. And when he sets it down in front of you, it's cooling fast.
Eggs, bacon, sausage, pancakes, anything.
Oh, you wanted to know what you were getting? There's some kind of
Fish.
meat, probably like elk or something, kind of like a steaky kind of thing. Um, and we'll say there's eggs and like a rice patty.
Yeah, that sounds good. Great.
I'll have one too, with a hot drink.
Sure, why not? Sounds good.
I would like your breakfast meal too, but I want a mug of ale. And how much is that?
Be 2 silver for the ale, and for each of the meals, it will be so 5 copper.
Here's my 5 copper.
Okay. I just uh, reach in my pocket and pull out 2 gold and put it on the counter, and I said, "Here, just make sure all of us get our meal, and whatever's left when we leave, you can have."
Sounds like a plan.
Illican and Drake go over to and sit down and drink some coffee and some cools. What are we doing today?
Eating breakfast and drinking ale.
I was under the impression that everyone was interested in going to check out that pirate ship, or that ship that's stuck in the ice.
Oh yeah, that too.
Okay.
Fine by me.
Sounds fun and exciting to me.
Mm. After we finish eating, I kind of stand up and start getting ready to go out, and I put on my new studded leather armor, my new gloves, and put my cloak back on, and I'm ready to go.
Stands up and collects his gear and walks out.
And I follow.
Celestine, that's your new armor? Looks good.
Thanks. I just finished it last night.
So you are heading out.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
time to go kill things.
Yeah, I stand up and I drain my ale mug and shoulder my gear and follow the group.
We're off to catch the pirates, the pirates, the pirates. We're off to catch the pirates wherever they may be. And maybe
Little gold.
my desire to kill my father far outreaches my desire for gold.
Switching to the main map. All right. So, you know that it's out to the west, west of Bremen, approximately northwest-ish.
Okay, so I guess our first task should be to travel south to Bremen.
He heads south. He gets behind those with a map and just follows them.
One with the map is saying, why don't we get a boat and go across the lake? Shall wanna walk.
What was that last bit? I didn't catch that.
My suggestion is for us to get a boat and go across the lake unless y'all wanna walk.
Isn't the lake like mostly frozen?
We've gone across it before, haven't we?
I guess we did. Okay, if that's what you guys want to do, we can try to do that.
Pelican?
I'm okay with it.
Nowhere?
I'll go along, but it isn't that far. It wouldn't hurt us to walk.
Pardon?
We could walk. But again, not far. Time trying to find a boat. Probably bounces out. I'll go either way.
How far were we when we were in the food place to the boat dock?
Sorry, one more time.
How far is the boat docks from where we just ate?
They're Right. I mean, it's basically the blue clam is basically on the docks or on the edge of the lake. So docks go from the blue clam all the way southeast to the edge of town.
Okay, so I'm going to try to find the dock person and find out if we could get 2 to 3 boats. And we'll bring back fishes when we bring them back.
After about 10 minutes, you find somebody near the docks, just outside of a building. Gonna do you for.
I was wondering how much we could get for, or how much you would charge us for 2 boats to go across the lake. Or if we could work out a trade, we bring back fish when we bring back the boats.
All the boats are owned by fishers, so it'd be up to the fishers. We only got one boat currently not out fishing at the moment.
All right, that answers my question. All right, we're walking. Let's go.
Okay, Drake, just head on out and follow.
Needed more than one boat anyway, so. Pull out the map, verify that we're going south, and start heading south towards Rinshander and Targos. And yes, I guess I'm leading this motley crew.
Give me survival checks. Me 3. Okay. Let's see here.
Did you just roll a natural 1? Twice?
I did, and I love it. Um, after you get outside of Tourmaline, about an hour out, and the wind starts picking up, and snow starts falling rapidly.
Does this always happen so close to Tourmaline? So
Keep going, or do you want to sit
I
down
look at the
and
party
rest?
and ask, do you guys want to wait until this blows over or keep going?
Can you keep us on course, Althicus?
I can do my best.
We can try going through it.
Crystalline? Celestine?
How bad is this storm?
It's definitely a blizzard.
Okay, scale 1 to 5, 5 being apocalyptic and 1 being light snowfall.
He said it's a blizzard, so
3.5.
Okay.
I vote we hang around in town until this thing blows over.
Well, we're already an hour
You're
outside of town.
already outside of town. You've been walking for about an hour.
Let's build ourselves a igloo, or so we can get out of the snow. But
well, I guess a couple of the
Unless
others are
somebody has
wanting
that.
to stay, so let's go ahead and dig a hole in the snow and try to wait it out.
I look at Illiken and go, dig.
He digs. I'm digging for gold. I'm digging. No, okay.
We'll try to use my.
Illiken, give me a survival check.
I'll try to use my shape water to help him as much as possible.
Are you gonna turn you're gonna turn what I'm doing into ice so that it doesn't fall back down? Cool.
I will do it to aid you in whatever way is needed. Turn to ice, turn to water, turn to snow, and whatever.
It's survival, right?
Yep.
Maybe you can just turn to steam, make it go away.
Yeah. Let's say 10, 15 minutes. You got yourselves a nice little cave to sit it out.
Woohoo.
And you guys gonna do anything, or just sit and wait for it to blow over?
I'll go ahead and work on professions while we're sitting here.
Anybody have any ideas on why me, Claudette are acting strange lately?
Well, there's some sort of curse being placed over you guys and myself on occasion.
Yeah, we won't forget that time that you smelled like rotten dinosaur eggs.
I forgot about that.
I'm not quite sure what's causing it. What do the three of us have in common?
Well, we all took out the shaman, so I don't think that was him. Or, that guy with the big hell that did something to pretend to curse us, but nah, we're the only ones who suffer from that, not the entire group.
Sorry, Sky. I thought it was still to GM.
Good.
Do we have anything else in common?
We've all been killing things.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's not something we attacked or somewhere we were. Maybe it's something we all ate, something we all drank, something we're all carrying.
I don't think we're all carrying anything. Who have you given something to that leather you've made?
Everyone in the party has been given a pair of gloves.
Okay. So it's not something you could have done leather-wise.
Claudette and I are the only ones who've gotten new armor from me. And I will not take offense at the implication that that I just cursed the party, Illiken.
No, it wasn't. It was okay. Thing we've all picked up, or that only some of us have gotten. I'm doing the, you know, to
Process
my
of
knowledge,
elimination. I understand. I won't be offended by the implication. That's all.
because I've gotten rid of the partial tusk, and I was the only one that carried that.
We all touched this spider ring.
I certainly did. Did you? You had to touch it.
I touched it. I'm wondering, did Illiken touch it?
No, because we were cursed before the spider ring, weren't we?
Yeah, we were. So it has to go back before that.
What about that waterfall?
Waterfall?
Remember where we fell and it disappeared? Where I picked up the disappearing pickaxe?
Oh, way back in the cave?
Yeah. And pickaxe is the only reason I thought about it.
I suppose it's possible, but I don't remember it being an issue that long ago. I mean, first time I remember having anything to do with the curse. Well, if it's a curse, I don't really know that it is. But
The strange phenomenon.
was what? Oh, yeah, the strange phenomenon was, just after we got back to Bremen from Kerkonig.
And what did we do there?
Denball.
Kerdinval, sorry. We haven't been to Kerkonig yet, sorry. Or no, it was before we left Kerdinval. Because that was when Claudette and I had to go into the restroom to try to find the smell on me.
Oh, I thought we did. I thought you were the smell was after me collecting all the and the dead rats.
No,
Okay.
no, that smell was first, unfortunately.
The smell was in Brinchander.
Brinshander?
On your way, yes, on your way from Kerdinval to Bremen. And then the other one was, and then Claudette and Illiken's infection, for lack of a better term, was in Tremlane.
I always had a tattoo by my eye of a snowflake.
You have a new tattoo that we didn't see before?
I don't know. I didn't recognize the snowflake when I saw it, but wow, it's pretty. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep watch and see if anything breaks in the weather.
Celestine, you want to give me a roll on your profession, whatever you're doing?
Yeah, I actually want to upgrade my my star map gem from the quartz crystal that it currently is to the star rose quartz that I have. If that's okay.
Sure. What's all that entail?
Um, a 1 hour ceremony to magically create it. Could be performed
It's like
during
a
a
spell.
shorter. It's not really a spell. It's just kind of a
It's a class kind of thing.
yeah. It doesn't
Gotcha.
really require a roll. So
Okay, go for it.
okay.
Anybody else doing anything besides sitting there freezing?
I'm going to near the opening. I'm going to light one of my torches to get some heat.
As soon as you do, it blows out.
And he asked, "Where did we find that underwater shrine?"
Same cave we picked up that teleporting pick.
No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the wolves. Or not the wolves, but yeah, the giants.
Yeah, same place you picked up your teleporting pick.
Well, I thought that was in a different. I thought that was over by the. I thought that was a different cave where we found the teleporting pick over by where I got the gold. I'm talking about before that where you picked up the bows and arrows for the group, and where we swam underneath the water and we felt refreshed.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
I remember the shrine. It was a shrine to Sylvanas. Down in the water that we had to break the ice into. But I thought that was the same cave.
Well, no,
I could be wrong, but
I got the pick from where we got the gold and the ore, and we mined it for a little bit.
again, I thought that was all the same cave. But
No, that was before. Or the one I'm talking about. Guy, do you know which one I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Are they the same?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so.
You got the mining pick from the Cauldron Caves in East Haven, or
Yeah.
outside of East Haven. The Sylvanas Temple was in Lonelywood. When you went, no, it wasn't. It was in. It was in Goodmead, maybe, or Dugan's Hole. No, Dugan's Hole. It was either Goodmead or Bremen. I think it was Goodmead.
Because if nothing else, if we keep having issues, I say we go back to that one uh, down near Goodmead and see if we can get, cleansed again.
maybe. But unless we find out what's causing it, it's liable to happen all over again once we've been cleansed.
Do you know how many times it says pick in your notes? 14.
My notes.
Yes, your notes.
Oh, are you searching the notes in Discord?
Yes, I was.
Smart.
Anyway, so I'm going to keep watching, see if the storm starts to fade at all.
After about 3 hours, the storm subsides.
Okay, so guys, the storm seems to have subsided. Are you ready to continue?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm grab my backpack and start stand up and stretch, ready to walk.
I'll stand up, check my gear, and go.
I'll follow suit.
And no, that's not a check my gear to see if anything's missing. It's a check my gear, making sure that I got everything before I stand up.
You know, if you didn't clarify that, I wouldn't have taken offense.
Well, not the sleight of hand that you did the you went to do to Sky. I want to make sure that it was not, hey, I'm doing this nuts. Sure, if you're good,
You
you're
wouldn't have
good.
known that I did it. You wouldn't have had to check your stuff. So it was supposed to only be to Scott.
No, that's how I played it.
Mm. I swing my pack up on my shoulder. And who's leading?
I think I still am.
Okay, where to?
Let's head
Alright.
south.
Give me another 3 survival checks. For reference, since it was on Whisper, it was a 19 and 20, 16 and 20, and 13 and 2.
Huh? What?
Accidentally whispered them to the GM instead of putting them publicly.
Oh,
That's what they
okay.
were.
Cool. Gary, how you do that?
You get up to
Just in case people were curious. Or didn't believe Sky for some reason.
I copied and pasted them in the chat. Not the same, outline, but
Only because you got that skill there.
Okay, ignore me then.
We made a lot of time there. That's great. Are we right outside of Bremen?
yes. So should have taken you about 6 hours to get Fremen. Instead, it took you 9 hours because you were stuck in a blizzard for 3 of those hours. But you are now approaching the river and crossing the river to Bremen.
Do we see where this boat is as we're crossing?
Well, it's out northwest of Bremen. It's probably not something we can see from where we are.
Well, that's why I asked. Just to see.
Considering I don't see anything but snow to the west, this is going to be fun. I guess we could ask the guards at Bremen if they know anything about it.
Hill can start to feel like a yo-yo.
Sounds like a plan, Claudette. It's probably your best option at the moment.
Okay. So you find a guard.
Excuse me. I was wondering if you could tell me. We were told to find a ship stuck in the ice. I was wondering, have you seen anything like that near here? It's supposed to be somewhere northwest of here, I think.
Well, lots of smaller boats on the mare here, stuck in ice. You looking for one of them?
Oh, from what I understand, this is supposed to be a large ship, not just a small fishing boat.
Ah, if you're looking for a ship, you're going to be yeah, that's a ways away. You're wanna go north or northwest of here and about I mean, I've never made the journey myself, but back before this snow, it used to be like a 2-day journey to the sea of moving ice. With the snow, well, have fun, I guess.
Oh, it's all the way up in the sea moving ice?
Well, ship ain't gonna make it past the shore.
Good point.
Is that the clearest water, or were there any other lakes, rivers, that prior to the storm we've had were around here?
Pretty much what you see. You got the river here that leads into the lake from up top the spine of the world, and it branches off and goes towards the sea of moving ice, but typically gets lost somewhere in there. Probably all frozen over and snowed over by now.
Nice.
Okay, well, thanks for your information.
Let's have a party and say you guys want to sleep here tonight, and then head on out in the morning.
Probably be better than trying to travel at night, because we're gonna have to do that plenty to get there.
And since we've been here a couple times, you guys want to stay in the same inn we normally do?
Sounds good.
Might as well. And I'll kind of side eye um, Claudette and say, as long as things don't disappear while we're there.
Nice.
Where's our if my brain just won't work. Where's our fort? I mean, where's our den of inequity?
As it was,
The tavern that we own.
Oh, Lonelywood.
Okay.
Okay, I'm starting to lose track of this stuff, guys, so I really hope you're keeping track of it all.
Oh yeah, very well so. Very much so.
Okay, because with the whole 10 different towns and
going every different way and crossing through one town to get to another town and then going back through that town to go some. Yes. Oh yeah.
my mind is getting a little mismatched.
Pelican says we should have stopped by our bar, our tavern. We're in there last.
We'll make it back there eventually.
He heads to the bar we normally stay at.
So, I will switch maps. Let's see here. All right, so here's Bremen for you. Buried Treasures is the place you normally stay. About 5 o'clock in the evening, and Tavern Center is typically where you would eat or sleep or whatever. Eat rather, not
I guess
sleep.
we could check on Cora.
Yeah, we should probably head down to the buried treasures and check on Cora.
That seems reasonable. Should we take some food with us, or will she have food again?
It is a tavern, so I'm assuming she'll have food.
You're talking about the Buried Treasures as a tavern?
Yeah, isn't Buried Treasures a tavern? And
No. Buried Treasures is an inn.
Oops.
5 Tavern Center in the middle here is the bars and taverns.
Sorry, I got that in reverse.
This was the first place we came to, right? When we freed Celestine
Claudette.
Yes.
or Claudette. Yeah.
We can check on Cora, get our rooms, secure our rooms, and then go up to 5 taverns for food. That way, if Cora's hungry, we can bring some food back.
Makes sense.
So you get over to Buried Treasures, open the door. She is sitting there at the table, receptionist desk thing. She sees you. She gets a smile on her face. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
But Cora, we're passing through town. Was wondering if we could get a couple of rooms for the night.
Always.
How have you been doing?
One day at a time.
Yes, yes. Have you eaten tonight?
I've not.
We're gonna go up to 5 Tavern. We'll get you something to go, okay?
Okay. Sounds amazing.
Actually looks like she's conveying this sincerely, or she is okay.
Give me an insight check.
Hey,
You beat me to it. I was just about to ask the same thing.
He seems a little sullen, but that she's trying to hold it together. Given the last time you left, that I mean, last time that you were here, you gave her news that no parent wants to hear, that their child has died before them. She seems like she is happy that you guys are back.
I'll let her offer her a hug and start heading out the door.
You'll return it gracefully. Graciously, yes, that, I don't know.
Start heading to Five Towers.
And I will follow.
Right behind you.
Goes in.
All right. Going back to the one that you've been to now, like 3 times or 4 or something like that.
I gotta check the notes real quick because I want to ask a question.
Okay, I guess get some food and order something extra for Cora.
Sounds like a plan.
So as you get to River's Mouth, the bartender, who I do not have his name down. Oh, sees you walk in, and loudly goes, "Finnegan's Fellows are back!"
Sorry, dude, we don't know who those are. We're the Sun Chasers.
You're
We're the Sun Chasers. Just go with it, dude.
but you were.
Okay, fine. Yes, we were. but now we're the Sun Chasers. We like that name better. If you really want to know the
Okay.
truth, Finnegan was one of
The
our fellows.
Sun Chasers are back.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
Some, chatter amongst the tables. Like, who are the Sun Chasers? Never. I mean, they're back. Were they ever here before? Well, whatever. Like, jumbled chatter. And then people go back to their own conversations. What's that?
I see if Hill and Trollbane is present.
Give me an investigation check. You do not see her.
Okay.
What's on tap today?
Well, ale's about dry. Mead, thanks to y'all, is flowing again. Just got a shipment yesterday from Good Mead. Uh, um, the fellow over there, name that you don't like. He sent us a shipment, 2 barrels of mead yesterday, so that should be lasting us for a couple 10 days. Spirits are going low. Got no wine. Got no rum.
Why are you running out of everything?
Looks around, looks outside, and hasn't been haven't seen merchants come up selling spirits from the south in 2 years, and stock's starting to wane. Heard about somebody said that they saw maybe a merchant ship over northwest of here, near the Sea of Moving Ice. Happen to bring back some spirits. All 5 of the taverns would pay a pretty good sum if you can say three gold a bottle. And we talked about hiring some people and give you 150 gold on top of that per for everything when you bring it back.
Sounds good. We were headed towards that ship anyway.
Oh, that is a relief.
So I guess some mead for my friend here points to nowhere. And I think we all like a plate of whatever you've got going on for food with one to go. We're going to take it to Cora, make sure she gets some food tonight.
Definitely, we got rock sausages tonight. Rock sausages and rice.
And no moose balls.
No moose tonight.
The Ilk asks about if they perhaps have a cart or something possible to transport the meat, or not the meat, but the wine and the spirits.
From the Sea of Moving Ice,
Yes.
a cart.
Yes, something we can take there and back to transport it on the way back.
That's a good one. That's a great one. He chuckles as he turns around to get a cup of mead for the guy that Claudette pointed out, i.e., nowhere.
Maybe we should find a boat, a small boat, that we can just drag along the ice until we find that it floats. That way we can fill it with drink and drag it back, and it won't sink.
And that before off this shore.
First of all, do you really want to be pushing a boat around? And if we go into the water, it's going to take more than a single boat to carry us all. And pushing a cart or pulling a cart around on the roads between towns might work, depending on the weather. But out in the wild, you're not going to be able to pull a cart. The snow is just going to be too deep.
Okay, I don't have any argument for you. I just was thinking that when and if we get to this ship and find that there's drink available, then we need some way to get it back
Why don't we
from
just plan on stealing the ship?
well,
I mean, we've got my disc. That'll
well,
carry
that's true.
That'll carry a good bit.
Okay, I just if that'll work, it's fine. I just wanted to be sure that we didn't end up dragging a chain of bottles across the ice. That just wouldn't work very well.
Well, how much do we owe you for the ale and the?
Uh, 2 silver for the ale, 5 copper per meal. Sorry, mead, not ale. Or did you want ale? I don't know.
How many copies?
5 copper per meal.
That's 35 copper. And I'll give him 10 silver for the mead, assuming that nowhere will want a refill.
Thank you, Claudette. I guess it could be my turn next time.
And my turn after you.
Loan me $1 and I'll gladly pay you next Tuesday.
Wow.
Okay, so once we finish eating, I'll head back to see Cora with her food. And then call it a night.
I'll go directly to bed. Wait, no, I won't. And recharge. Oh, that's not the one. Yeah, it is. Is it? Yeah. I don't know where to hit that one, so.
That wasn't a recharge, that was a using a charge from it.
I didn't know what to click for it, so I clicked that just so it puts it up there. Because it's not a spell that I have in my inventory.
Technically, none of the spells are in your inventory. They're in your mind. Belstein has some spells in her inventory, though.
As we're walking,
I do.
I come up to Celestine and I show her this painting of a drow ranger with a black cat and go, "Have you ever seen something so ugly?"
I don't know. Has a certain amount of appeal to it.
The drow are so, I don't know, alarming. Never heard a good thing about a drow.
I don't know. I've heard some good stories about a couple of them. Not entirely sure I believe them, but there's hope.
Maybe so. I just have never heard anything good about drow.
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see if we meet any.
I tuck the painting back in my bag and keep.
I imagine that you would be a little put off by the way I was raised as well.
You were raised in hell?
No, not in hell. I said you'd be put off by the way I was raised as well.
Oh no, but I've heard that all drow come from hell. Like there's no light in hell or anything. These are the stories my mom and my aunt told. Well, my mom didn't tell me. My mom was dead, but my mom aunt, the woman who raised me, she told me these stories of dragons.
Well, I mean, I don't think they're from hell. I mean, I don't really know for sure, but maybe.
Um, I guess you probably never really met a vampire until you met me. So, I guess to each their own until they meet one of their things they don't know anything about.
Exactly. I actually had a pretty negative reaction to Nowhere when I first saw him. I almost killed him if it weren't for his mentor. Well, attempted to kill him. I don't know how well that would have worked.
Gotcha.
What'd you do? You want to did you want to mount the rack on his head?
No, he was just the first tiefling I'd seen, and he's kind of all black. He just when it's the first one you've seen, it's kind of an intimidating sight. So yeah, things between Nowhere and I didn't exactly start off very peacefully, but luckily it didn't lead to conflict, and through the guidance of his mentor, we
Being back
what's that?
in Bremen, being back in Bremen, it reminds me how y'all found me. If it hadn't been for Illiken, y'all might have killed me too.
Possibly. I tend to give people the benefit of the doubt unless I'm just completely thrown off balance. So I think as long as you didn't try to attack us right away, I think I probably would have. I don't know. Maybe. Let's just leave it at maybe.
I understand a lot of people have tried to kill me before.
Well, luckily you're not that easy to kill.
Thank you. Shall we go try to cheer Cora up?
Yes.
So you get back to the buried treasures. As you enter, Cora has a smile on her face again.
Hey Cora, Claudette brought you some food.
A daily special up there, from what I understand. So here you go. If you got something you can warm it up in, it might taste better.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for food or drink to cool off out there.
Just, just bringing it by here helps plenty.
Have you heard from your husband?
Not in many, many years.
Has anybody been to check on?
Yeah, the speaker comes by every couple days, and some of the guards come by every so often.
That's good.
I have guests from one town or another here sometimes, so it's not always lonely.
I'm happy to hear that.
Illikin picks up the keys to his room and nods and wishes everybody a good night.
Good night, Illiken. Or is there anything you need done around here before we head in for the night?
I think I got everything done earlier this afternoon. Should be good for the night. I'll turn
Okay.
in probably in about an hour or so.
We will check on you in the morning.
Have a wonderful sleep.
Thank you, Cora. Takes my key over to my room. Or to my room.
I'll just kind of give her a smile and get my key as well and head off to bed.
Take it we have a peaceful evening.
I really hope.
Yep. Night goes by without a hitch.
I'm gonna get up, start banging on doors, saying, let's go, let's go. We've got people to kill and things to do.
As I get up, because I'm in town, I do a full check on my gear.
An investigation roll. Feels a little lighter than it did yesterday.
Can I determine what's missing?
No, there's nothing missing.
And do I need to roll 1d6?
Yes, you do. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
And so does Celestine, and 2d6 for Opal.
Oh, man.
AFK.
All right, so Opal, I need
Ouch!
Double snake eyes.
do wisdom saving throws. Copy them and paste them.
I'm sorry.
No worries. So she got a 6 and a 12. And now roll me a 2d8.
Sorry, what was that, Sky? I heard you try to say something.
I said just a sec.
Okay.
I'll probably send you something in Discord. Um, yeah. You guys wake up, well rested. Any abilities you used yesterday are reset. Any spells you used yesterday, which I don't believe anybody used anything, is reset. If you lost hit points, it's reset.
And you said if we just push the long rest, it'll redo everything for us.
Should.
Now, long rest. Well, I don't know. The way that I understood it, long rest would reset the utility boxes for the long rest, not like the API that White used to have that reset everything for you.
It does the health and hit dice as well.
Oh,
And spell
well,
points. Spell slots.
sweet.
Cool.
I'll stand corrected.
I think it even does exhaustion. I'm not sure. I would think so.
Pelican and Drake head downstairs.
There's
After
no
all the
stairs.
glory. He keeps fidgeting with his backpack, shaking his head and just fidgeting.
I'll join Illigan.
My dad is AFK for just a moment. He should be back shortly.
Go ahead and take a 15.
15?
It's 2:55. It's almost 3, so that'll work.
Okay.
See you guys in 15. I'm going to go cut some celery and some carrots. I'm back.
I'm here.
I just want to say ew to both celery and carrots.
Turning into all right. Started my 75-day hard health nut. Health challenge.
I've been eating grapes like crazy lately.
I would, but my only problem is they go bad too quick.
Well, I've been eating them like crazy. Everybody back?
I'm back.
I am.
We got a white.
officially back. Anybody else here?
Yep.
Yeah.
For White is here.
I'm here.
All right, where did we leave off?
You just woke up.
Okay. Yes, you woke up. And everything has been restored and blah 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 and this and that and everything else. So you are, and Claudette is running down the hall,
Wake up.
banging on people's doors, saying
Wake
that you
up.
have people to kill and things to do.
We got people to kill and things to do. Come on, come on.
You okay?
I'm sure I'm fine. It's just a little tickle.
I'll hand her a drink and tell her to sit down.
I take it. Thank you.
Are you sure you're okay?
I don't think anything's wrong, but I'm sure this will go away. Just creeps up every now and then.
So it's something you've experienced before?
Rarely.
Did you say barely?
Rarely. I'm a vampire. I don't normally get sick.
Okay, I'll kind of
You're
put my...
Dampier, not a vampire, just for reference.
I'm a half vampire. I normally don't get sick.
Just for kicks and grins, I'll put my hand over her forehead. Does she feel like she has a fever?
No.
Can I do a medicine check to see if I can figure out what's wrong?
Sure.
It's okay, Celestine. After
She's
taking
as
some of
warm as
this water,
she usually is,
which is ice cold,
pretty much.
I'm pretty sure this is past. I just needed some water. Thank you.
Okay, well... I guess... Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to be keeping an eye on you.
That's fine.
If you start getting sick, you know, I'm going to do what I can to make sure you get better.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. And just to be thorough, I'll go ahead and look over it. Is it Illikin, the other one who has to make rolls?
Yeah.
Did I notice anything unusual about him today?
Give me a perception roll. Get another one. No. Nothing abnormal about the abnormally large person in your group.
Okay. Well, I guess let's go ahead and get going.
I'm going to head toward the door.
I ask as we leave, before we leave, I ask, and I can't think of her name.
Or
Yes, I ask her if when's the next time that they do the cold days.
our town will be doing that tonight. Should be prepping the taverns for more people probably this morning already.
So that means no fire for today.
No fire for tonight.
Thank you.
Good luck with that, Cora.
Make sure you stay warm.
Oh, I
So
will be.
maybe it's a good thing we're leaving.
I will be heading over to Even Keel. I'll have my spot there.
Does it always get colder on the day that you guys do that, or is it just a day?
It's just a day. It
Okay.
ranges between really cold and really cold every day. It's up to somewhat less cold when the sun hits and crests the peaks, and then goes back down to being really cold again.
Thank you. And he nods and smiles and walks out. And then he stops and he goes, "Did we pay her?"
We did or not? We 8 silver per room.
Didn't Claudette pay for that last night, or was it the food she paid for?
Food.
Paid for food.
Mm-hmm.
He walks back in and gives her 8 8 times 5, 40 silver pieces then.
Yep, so 4 gold.
And then trots out again. Let's see what trouble we can get into.
Okay, let's head for the sea moving ice.
Right, we're heading to the ship, right?
Yeah, the ship in the sea of moving ice.
He checks with Claudette if he can see the map since she's not feeling too well, and he'll lead.
Oh, fine, but sure, you can look at the map too.
Okay. Then he'll help her when as we go.
We're going to start heading towards the moving sea to try to find the ship. If you want me to do survival check.
Yes.
How many?
Let's do. Just do one for now. Actually, are you guys planning on stopping for lunch or walking through?
I see no reason to stop.
I think we ought to keep walking.
He asked anybody in the party if they want a good berry, because we left town without eating or anything.
I'll take a good bear.
Go with 2 survival checks.
Oh boy.
Help me.
Yeah, I did get help.
I would love to know what those 2D24 are.
There's no 24. There's an 8 and a 16. Um,
So the first half of the journey went pretty good, and the second half of the journey is a little bit of a challenge.
Yes, the up to lunch-ish. You're doing pretty well. I mean, as well as you can possibly think that you're doing. It's definitely slow going. Up until now, you guys have been, for the last month, you guys have pretty much been on well-traveled roads or just off of them. Even your little stint towards Kelvin's Cairn wasn't really much outside of the towns in the mountain. So you've got a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Powder. You've a lot of the snow out here is just straight powder. So you've got snowshoes, so you're good, but it's really slow moving. By lunch, you get to, we'll say, about there. And Claudette starts to lead you guys to the more towards the west than the northwest. And Illiken will take a look around, and I'm guessing using his rangery skills and being a Goliath in this outside area help keep you guys on track. And by the time you would normally stop, you get to about there. That'll be about 12 hours to get there.
Sign of a ship.
No, as far as the eye can see. You've not seen any water as of yet.
Illiken will say, since it's been about 12 hours, let's set up really good camp here. Since I don't see anything that, okay, do I see anything that around that would be a good camping spot?
Give me a survival check. A lot of survival rolls in this game.
Yes, there are.
Yeah, there's a nice big, a dollop of snow that you can dig another hole out of, and I would imagine with if Celestina's not mad at you for some reason or another, I'm sure with her cantrippy stuff, and your other compatriots helping, that you can probably dig out a nice shelter.
That's what I do.
Yes, I will use my shake water to help.
Have we seen anything that would be any animals that would be good game for a meal?
You have not seen any animals since you left Bremen.
Okay.
It has been bare. Bare as in Bare, not rar.
Once he's finished, he'll ask if anybody wants a good berry tonight.
I think I'll just use my rations.
Okay, you had one earlier. You would, unless you want to eat it. You don't have to. Just so you know,
That keeps me full for what?
24 hours.
Oh, so I won't be hungry until morning. I'm good.
Yeah, they cover your nutrition needs for a full day, which seems a little like cheating, but there are points where it's beneficial.
Does anybody else want some?
I'll go ahead and
Oh.
take one too.
I'll take one.
Oh yeah, I gotta feed my. Okay, does my Drake need food? Quick question.
Nope, it's a summon.
Okay then. Uh, did you want one, Nora?
No, I'm good. Uh, I as long as I have them, I'd rather do the rations because somehow that berry just seems contraindicated. It just not. I don't know. It just didn't seem right.
Okay. Then I gave myself one back because I used one too many. Once I have a good um, enclosure, I try to start a little bit of fire just to keep us warm a little bit. If the torch will light, I know it wouldn't light before.
When you tried before, it was in a blizzard. I mean, there's definitely wind going, but yeah, you're able to start a fire out in your little cave here.
There's no trees or anything like that, so it's like, oh, who's pulling night shift tonight?
I'll go ahead and take the first watch. It's 4 hours.
Take the third watch.
I'll take second.
Okay, actually, if Arden and I do it, then Claudette doesn't need to,
I'll sleep for the night then.
because we both have 4 hours.
Anybody doing anything for your 4 hours downtime before bed?
Yes, I would like to make a cloak out of the remaining winter wolf pelt that I have.
Work on the gems.
Dexterity.
I'm sorry, say it again?
Leather dexterity. You get 4 out of 12 hours for your cloak. And Illican, you were saying something about Jim, something or other?
I'm gonna clean up the gems I have, where when we get somewhere where I can pick up some gold, or I can make gems out of, or jewelry out of it.
Gotcha.
I can sell them for more.
Do I still have time left to finish reading that History of the Hells?
No, you got it within that 11 hours that you guys were free in Tourmaline, and
Okay.
you got your extra stuff out of it.
Okay. Just want to make sure I didn't shortchange it.
Nope. You are good.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
That's a great question. Roll20 needs to update a lot of things.
I do have a jeweler's kit, just so you know.
Yeah. The issue is that when you click on Jeweler's Tools, the item, it does absolutely nothing to tell you about it. So you have to click on Tool Proficiencies and then scroll down to Jeweler's Kit.
Oh.
Really annoying. You're just brightening them and polishing them, kind of thing.
Yeah.
How many gems do you got? And how many are you planning on getting done?
I have one gem worth 10 gold piece, one gem worth 50 gold piece, and
I
that's
care less about the prices. How many gems are you trying to polish?
one for right now.
Okay. Give me a jeweler tool. Call it dexterity. Yeah. No issues at all. It is all nice and shiny and pretty. Anything else from anybody? All right. Elstein, give me a perception check for the night.
Crap.
Pretty quiet. Wind picks up here and there. But yeah, just very brisk and probably starts snowing in during your 4th hour. But just lightly. No blizzardy conditions or anything. Just light snow. Your 4 hours goes off with no issues.
Okay, I'll go ahead and wake Arden. And kind of yawn as I tell him it was a quiet night. Didn't have any trouble. Good luck on your watch.
I'll get up, stretch. Need to roll perception, right?
Yes, please.
Ooh. And I'll do a walk around the camp.
About an hour into your watch, you hear what sounds to be starts sounding like a wings of an owl. It gets closer and closer over the course of minutes. It gets louder and louder. And give me. Now you're inside. You said you were outside or inside?
I'm inside. I'm just doing a walk around
walk
to
around.
check the whole perimeter of the. Can I tell what direction that sound's coming from?
Definitely coming from outside, and above you, kind of. At its peak, it's not horribly loud, but you'd guess that something large is flying towards the east, probably a couple 100 feet up above you guys. And after a couple of minutes, it's gone again.
I'll take note of it, and when I wake everybody up, I'll tell them what has occurred. and I'll continue my watch.
All right, so is everybody ready? Let's try to go find the ship.
Boy, that was a quick 3 hours.
Yeah, the rest of your watch doesn't seem to really do much. And yeah, goes pretty quietly, and eventually it's about time to wake everybody up.
I'll go around, wake everybody up, and whenever everybody is up and packed, I'll tell them about the sounds that I heard during the night and which direction they flew off, and go pack
2d6
my
from
gear and get ready to go.
2d6 from Claudette, please.
What do you need from me? Oh, D6.
Do you need everybody to roll a d6?
Nope, just
Okay.
just the 3 people that yeah.
Myself, Illigan, and Claudette. The same 3 that have been rolling recently. We gotta figure out what that is, guys.
Okay, out of character but in character question. You have us roll these. Is it just like we because we pass, fail, whatever? We don't realize it's a roll until it's a negative, right?
Yes, mechanically speaking, you roll to see if something affects you when you wake up from a long rest.
So no, we don't realize that we're fighting something off or ignoring
We
an
don't realize
effect.
it's happening. We don't realize it's happening to us until it happens.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
There are times that I will be coughing that it will not be in character. I'm just letting you guys know.
Why
Next
not
one.
let it be in character too?
Because it's not supposed to happen as often as it's happening in real life.
I get Drake in my gear already. Check it. Do quick. Where's on head? Get ready to head out.
Okay, I guess we head out.
I asked if anybody needs a Barry.
I'm just going to do a ration this morning.
Yeah, okay.
Take it, put it over the fire for a few seconds, eat it.
Just FYI, in case everyone didn't know, those rations are supposed to last you an entire day. So if you're taking rations out, you only need to take one per day, per long rest.
Okay.
But hey, if you want to eat all of your rations in one sitting, be my guest.
I'm just not gonna stand with next to you when you start throwing up.
Oh, you'll just cast lesser restoration on us and we'll be fine.
She only has a couple of those beads.
Right?
You climb out of your hole into a bright, oh wait, no, not bright. Into a dark sky. Still. Gloomy as every day has been thus far. And yeah. Who'll be leading this stuff going on?
The lady with the map.
I guess I will be.
Or maps. But yeah.
We only have one map, Illican.
I thought we picked up two.
No, the second one we
Oh,
just copied the points over onto our map because it was basically a crap map.
We go over this like every time.
Yeah, we
Okay,
only
now
have one map.
which was illegally obtained.
We won't go there.
Correct.
it was perfectly obtained.
No, the one you're talking about, we copied points from that map
Talk
onto
about
our
her
map.
map. Her map was perfectly obtained.
Fine.
You're right. Okay, so anybody gonna help me with this map?
Sure, I
Yeah.
will.
Okay.
All right. Give me a survival advantage.
Fuck.
Apparently, my help didn't do very good.
Wow. Um. Okay.
While we're walking, I start talking to Celestine about this weird dream that I had about the ship that I came here on, and I probably get a little bit sidetracked and stop paying attention to the map for a few seconds.
So after about 6 hours, you get to about there. Give me another survival check.
Would you like me to roll this time, Opal? I
If
have.
you want to start leading, you survive.
Okay. Would you mind helping me?
I will help you gladly, because I've got the map.
I'm gonna say if it gets a one, like
Well,
be the perfect time to get a one.
yeah, it kind of would have been. But I do have a +6 as opposed to a +0, so.
Um.
And I am proficient, so technically I would be better at it than her, or should be anyway.
You also grew up in this area, and
That too.
you're kind of a wild thing in and of yourself. And honestly, from a lot of reasons, you should be better.
Yes, that all that.
Isn't this where I grew up?
Yes. You grew up out here. Celestine grew up out here. Nowhere grew up in town, and both Arden and Claudette are from other places.
Realms.
Yeah.
Or, as they say in Arrow, other Earths.
Yeah. I uh kind of looking over Claudette's shoulder as you guys are looking at the map, and let's see. Didn't you? Where'd our party marker go?
Disappeared.
Uh, well, what I saw before it disappeared was that okay, we're not headed quite in the right direction. If we're supposed to be going northwest, that that marker should be up about here.
That would be north.
This is north.
Yes.
He's saying right there is northwest.
Well, yeah, northwest would
That's
be.
northwest. That's north. That's west. That's northwest. So technically, anything in here is northwest.
Okay.
So, continuing about my weird dream, Celestine. It was calling to me, telling me that it needed something.
The ship was calling to you?
I don't know if it was the ship or if it was the people on it. They were saying that I had something and that the only way they could leave is if I bring it to them.
Well, that's not ominous.
Yeah, I know. I hate dreaming.
Do you dream often?
No,
So is there any chance this was more than just a dream?
I don't know. But I do know. Oh, hold on. I feel a coughing fit coming on. Have my coughing fit. I really can't control it. It's not stopping. Finally, I take a little swig out of my water thing, and I'm good. We can move on.
I check her again to see if I can tell if she's sick.
Another medicine.
Hey, no longer a natural one.
She doesn't seem sick. Feeling her forehead, she feels as cold as she normally feels for her being. Um, and she doesn't seem to have any known disease that may exist in this world that you know of.
Oh, Illican, I saw you shining stones last night. I was wondering, if I give you my black onyx, would you be able to shine it for me?
Sure.
I hand him my black onyx.
I'll kind of pull Claudette off to the side and kind of awkwardly avert my gaze and quietly ask, "When was? Do you need to feed?"
Only if I'm feeling really, really bad, like I might die. It's really the only time that I really need blood. I mean, being half human and half vampire, I can I can sustain off of human food and not really need to feed. I will tell you though, spinal fluid really gets me going, and I usually kind of can't control my bloodlust when I have spinal fluid going. Like when you can decapitate a head, it kind of makes me hungry.
Okay. I unintentionally or subconsciously put my hand across the back of my neck, and
Don't worry.
I'll say, okay, well, if you don't need to feed, then never mind.
Yeah, the only time I may need to feed is like if you run out of, you know, your mojo for healing, and I need to at least get, maybe 5 hit point, 5 health back or whatever it is. If I need to rejuvenate myself a little bit, I may bite the enemy.
Okay.
And I have bitten friends before, but they don't turn and nothing bad happens to them. And usually they have full health and they give me permission.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't an issue with why you seem to be under the weather, but not under the weather.
Yeah, I don't know where this cough came from. Maybe I picked it up in Targos or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I'll keep an eye on you. That's all I can do at this point.
Alrighty. And we're walking, 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 looking for the ship, looking for the ship. I do feel the need to loot something, though. I really want to kill something. Please hurry up so we can kill something.
As much as I hate to say it, I think we're at the end of our day. For
You are.
yeah.
You've been walking for 6 hours, and thankfully Celestine got you a bit more on track to your northwesterly uh, destination.
I asked her if her map actually has the location we're going to.
It just has a rudimentary X where the fishers told us it was.
And
It
he
was
pulls it. He looks
yeah, it was basically an X off to the top left side of her map.
and he looks around for a place to sleep for the night before starting to dig.
Your map basically ended where that black line is.
Okay, thank you. Roll perception.
Sorry, what were you doing?
Checking for a place to camp for the night.
Survival. You find a you find a little portion inside a snowdrift, or like on the side of a snowdrift. Um, it's kind of icy. Not as powdery as you're used to over the last couple of days, but it'll do. You can
He's
you can
he's
definitely get into it and get it to work.
okay. Then he takes time to make it work for everybody, and then goes in and asks if anybody's hungry.
I think I'll take a ration for tonight.
Finish off my rations. Thank you, Illiken. Hey, who's taking first watch?
Anybody doing professions first?
I'll go ahead and work on my cloak.
I'll clean the onyx for her.
Um, leather dexterity and jewel dexterity. Jewel is nice and polished and clean and pretty, and if there was a nice source of light, you might actually see yourself in it. And yes, another 4 hours, 4 out of the 12 on the cloak.
And as I finish the onyx, I hand it back to her.
She went AFK for a moment, so she's not gonna be able to
To tell
respond.
her. Yep.
Do we have a fire going?
I had not thrown a torch out there yet. One more. As he mentions it, I take out one of my torches, light it, and get it set up.
Just for FYI.
That's fine. That's why I only like one a day. It gets
Oh,
it just it warms up the room, but nothing else. So yeah, we don't have Finnegan with us here anymore, so he can start the fire on his axe.
sure. Celestine, go ahead and give me a perception. Um, yeah, pretty clear night. Outside the hole, you can see the aurora going. Um, you know, probably haven't seen the aurora for a few nights. Um, definitely clear, no snow, uh, light wind, but nothing too exciting except for the blues and greens and silvers in the night sky.
Okay. I'll go ahead and wake up Arden and just tell him it's an interesting light show going on out there, but that's about all there is to it. It's been a quiet night. It's a light breeze, so it's not terribly cold out there. But yeah, I'll go ahead and
Okay. I'm
stretch
gonna
and wish you good luck and head off to bed.
enjoy your sleep. I'll get up, stretch, and do a walk around camp.
Same thing. It yeah, fairly quiet night. You don't hear anything out of the ordinary. You don't hear anything large flying over or anything. Um, uh, Still, every time you happen to pass by the hole, the catch the glint of green or blue from the aurora outside. But yeah, that's about it for the night, and you get through your 4 hours without any other issues.
I'll go around and wake everybody up. Uh, Question: that blue or green light, that's not abnormal though, right? That's like
No,
every
it's
night. Okay.
um, it's not every night, but it's the aurora borealis.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pack up my gear and get ready to go.
Gets up, packs up his gear, is ready to go.
what up back? Yep.
Yeah, I just got back.
We your black onyx is super shiny, and if there was light in the sky, you could probably see yourself. Um, and Illiken
And
gave that
hold
back
on.
to you.
No, I'm going to let him hold on to it.
Okay. And I need 2d6 from you.
Now I'll take it back from him.
Clever. She's testing her items.
Small bit meta. But give me a wisdom saving throw. Ouch. Give me a d8.
Quick question. I did sell my gold, my cobalt, my silver, right?
That. What'd you say?
I did sell my gold, my cobalt, my silver, right?
I forget. I don't know. I don't keep track of what you sell. I just keep track of what I'm giving you.
I vaguely remember him selling
Yes,
it.
I did. I had it on two different places. That's why I removed it on one. I didn't remove it on the other. That's why I was making sure. Elkin looks around at the party, sees if everybody's ready, if they're doing okay. That he can tell.
Have a coughing conniption again, just for the hell of it. It's almost over.
I need coffee.
As she coughs, I give her a very concerned look again, and I step over to her and cast Lesser Restoration on her, hoping it.
Hold on just one moment before you do
Oh,
that.
okay.
Okay. All right. Let's. Um, okay. You touch her, and yeah, I don't know. You touch her.
Oh,
Not in that way.
And then I kind of look at her questioningly. Does that feel any better?
I continue a little bit of a cough and then take a swig of water and go, I don't know. It's just, oh, hold on. Wait. Yeah, okay. Yes. Left, left hand to nose, right hand to nose. I'm going to turn around in the circle. And no, I still kind of feel the same.
Reference what y'all saw before she started talking was she touched her nose with her left hand, then she touched her nose with her right hand, and then she turned in a circle 360 degrees, and then started talking to Celestine.
gotcha.
Okay. Still gonna look at her concerned and say, okay, well, if if I still think you're sick tonight, there might be something else I can try, but we'll see.
As I begin to start to talk again, I touch my left finger to my nose, my right finger to my nose, turn in a 365 degrees to my left and say, okay, no problem.
And I'll
And
give her a strange look.
then I touch my left finger to my nose, my right finger to my nose, do a 365-degree left turn and say, I think we should be off.
Now, nowhere, are you feeling okay?
I feel fine.
You don't have any kind of sores on you or anything, open wounds?
No, not that I know of.
Okay. What?
Why do you?
No, it was just a thought. Didn't and pan out.
Touch my left finger to my nose, my right finger to my nose, do a 365-degree left circle, and say, "Are we leaving sometime today or not?"
I do have a question. Um,
Can she walk a straight line?
Claudette, I understand the touching the fingers to the nose and that, but why 365 degrees instead of 360, which is a full circle?
I put my left finger to my nose, my right finger to my nose, do a 365-degree circle to the left, and say, "I have no idea. I didn't know I was doing it. Let's go."
he, he asked
Hey,
somebody else to make sure they're leading, just so that when she does a 365, she doesn't get us back, go farther and farther to the east. Oh no, she's going left, so to the west.
Let's go, Claudette. And I will.
Touch my left finger to my nose, my right finger to my nose, do a 365-degree circle to the left, and say, "Yes, let's go."
I think she's possessed, but that's just me. He actually says that while he's laughing.
Okay,
anyway.
she's acting strange, right, guys? This isn't just me.
No,
No, she's acting strange, okay?
it's
All right.
as if she has a different body part, and it's yeah, it's like she's possessed.
My left finger to my nose, I put my right finger to my nose, I do a 365-degree circle, and I say, "I don't know what y'all are talking about. Can we please go?"
We start heading out, but he's looking over. I think we're possessed because with this attitude, it reminds me of me being ghost, like the guy talking different.
Put my left finger to my nose, I put my right
Then
finger
move
to my
it,
nose, I
move
do a
it.
365-degree circle to the left and say, "I don't know what you're talking about. Could we please just go be normal?"
You wouldn't know normal if it bit you.
I will reach out to Claudette, touch her, and cast Greater Restoration from my necklace.
Uh, Opal, roll me a 1d4.
I only
Okay,
needed it to
that'll
flip
work.
one more time to the left in order for it to be a 4.
um, that will get rid of your compulsiveness.
All the compulsiveness or just the current compulsiveness?
Oh, you only have one compulsive.
Okie dokie.
Feeling any better, Claudette?
Yes. A little. Are we going?
Do you have any desire to touch your nose with your fingers or spin around?
Would I? That just sounds ridiculous.
Okay, good. Then let's go.
All right, we're off.
He follows.
Right behind you.
He keeps checking the map just in case.
I'm letting Celestine lead the way. She's more familiar with these woods, snowbanks area.
Oh, Celestine, go!
And I look over at Celestine and go, "Do you think we're ever going to find this ship?"
In
Well, we
time,
found the end of the map.
eventually we'll find it. I hope.
Wondering if we're coming to the end of the world.
It's the end of the world as you know it. Oh,
Sadly, I don't think we haven't seen a single thing out here. No animals, no people, nothing.
You have not.
That's
Outside of the
funny.
one large, and yes, technically no, you have not seen anything. The only thing the only existence out here that you know of is the large creature that Arden heard 2 nights ago.
I mean, I know fair folk probably would not go to the cities, but I wonder where they went during the storm.
Another survival check for the afternoon.
It has advantage, right? Because Opal and Illiken or sorry, Claudette and Illiken are helping.
yeah. I don't know if you do or not. I'm just saying, but yeah.
And the map.
Well, the
The
map's
fact that
no
you're from
the map's no good anymore. I mean,
Oh,
the
that's
map's
true.
out of there. But sure. I don't know how much help Opal is giving with this land that she doesn't really know, but yes, with Illiken's history of being out here and scavenging the land and whatnot, I am sure that that would be more than enough help for you to stay on track.
Have I ever been to this lake before?
Um, roll me a D100.
Woo! High number.
No, you have not.
Okay.
But nonetheless, after about 12 hours, that's where you get, right about there. Um, yeah,
I look for a place to camp tonight.
survival.
Woohoo! Mm.
Yeah, same thing as last night. You find a somewhat suitable place to dig a hole. Little on the hard ice side, but little less powdery. But you're able to dig enough of a hole um, to fit all of y'all.
Okay. And
Trying to help him. I have an uncontrollable coughing fit again.
the same thing for today is I do my gym, my other gym.
Okay. Um, Jeweler's dexterity. Assuming that Celestine is finishing her cloak, hopefully.
Here.
Celestine,
Hey,
you
Scott.
finished your cloak. Illican, um, kind of hard to hold on to whichever gem you're trying to polish tonight. Um, it's it's clean. It's just not as shiny as the last two stones that you have polished.
Okay.
Yes, Claudette.
It's shiny. Sorry, I had to do it. Okay, so I'm going to take the 2 vials of brownish red potion, which is animal kinship, and put it off to the side. I'm going to take my 2 daggers and put them off to the side. I'm going to take my psi crystal and I'm going to put it off to the side. I'm going to put this glass vase off to the side. My 2 small paintings off to the side. My 3 tankards off to the side. And I'm not sleeping them with them in my bags. They're just going to stay on the ground. As I take the paintings out, I look at the Drow Ranger again and go, "What type of life do you think?" And then I'm gonna, put it all over there off to the side and start to put up my
Right,
camp
sorry.
for the evening.
List those again for me.
The 2 vials of animal kinship, the 2 daggers, the psi crystal, the glass vase, the 2 small paintings, and the 3 oak tankards.
Gotcha.
Maybe my black rapier. And the map of Tintings. And the boots of false tracks. Just putting them all off to the side. I look at Celestine and go, "You kind of made me paranoid when you were talking about stuff that we have and stuff. So I just thought I'd put everything out."
Thing.
He looks over at all her stuff and looks at her and looks at all of the stuff and say, "You carry a lot."
You don't know the half of it.
Added something to your inventory there that should have been added to your inventory a long time ago.
Which one?
Okay, we'll put that on the ground too.
What is it?
Two
It doesn't
amulets.
matter.
You don't know.
I'm gonna put them right there on the ground. It's a dark shard and two amulets.
It's a what?
A dark shard and two amulets. Or two amulets that look like a dark shard. Either way, they're right there for everybody to see.
Uh, he looks at Celestine and asks, "Can you do a detect magic?"
He's done many detect magics.
We already know what of these items are magical. Or which of these items are magical.
It just think. I mean, because I'm pretty sure we've identified everything, but if not, I can identify anything that isn't lit up. And he pulls his stuff out.
I mean, you haven't identified, officially identified the amulets, but we already know what they do. They turn the corpse into, or when you die, they freeze you for, was it 7 days or 11 days or something like that?
He identifies one. I identify one. Pick my finger and identify.
You're identifying what?
The quartz that turns people into. He said
Oh,
they
the
made a
dark
magical.
Dark
the
shard
dark
amulet.
shard. I'll be looking for, I think, for 500 years. As far as you can tell, they are an amulet made from a piece of chardoline.
Okay.
That's all you can muster out of the identify spell.
Wait, did you say a Shardolin? Isn't that a dragon? Maybe I'm misremembering. Ignore me. Oh, okay. That's not what I thought you said.
Okay.
Did anybody want me to keep part of a watch today? I almost expect all of you to in unison go, no!
You can stay up with me. if you want
I'll probably stay up with you for 4 hours. Maybe I could help you with whatever you're working on.
to. I don't
Or
usually.
for a couple hours.
Yeah, I don't usually work on professions while I'm staying watch, keeping watch, but that doesn't mean we can't chat.
Okay, we can chat.
So we'll be going into.
Yes. Go ahead and do your.
Get
Uh.
charged and do my spell.
Okay. Um. Go ahead and do perception, Celestine at advantage for Opal or Claudette.
So in the 2 hours that we're talking, I'm going to tell her about my life, about my mother and young Colin and how I came to be, or how I was born.
Is in how you became a half vampire?
Yeah, my mother was pregnant from young Colin, and basically she carried me to term, almost to term, and then she died.
I'm sorry.
Am I hearing that in my head right now?
Yes.
Okay, Celestine, I'm not going crazy, I promise you I'm not. But as I was relaying the story that I was telling you about young Cullen raping my mother and leaving her to be pregnant with me, young Cullen was a vampire. He's a famous vampire. He was around for 500 years before he even conceived me, as far as I know. He left my mother to die. Most mortals cannot give birth to immortal children. But while I was telling you this story, anyway, I heard it as clear as day, as if like somebody was right next to me. And I obviously don't think you heard it because you didn't flinch, but I heard, "We need it. You need to bring it. Stop stalling."
Okay, that sounds. What are you bringing? And this sounds like it might be tied to your dream.
Well, I thought maybe it was, but now that I'm hearing it awake, I'm worried that maybe somebody's trying to telepathically talk to me.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably it.
I'm
Um,
so sure that I like this feeling.
I don't blame you. What are you? Does did your dream or did this voice tell you what to bring?
No, it just says you need to bring it. Stop stalling. And it was like yelling at me. But I think I'd better go ahead and go to bed now that you know about young Colin. And oh, I guess forgot to tell you about my aunt raising me. And then, at one point, I threw a temper tantrum and I killed her on accident. I didn't mean to.
You've had a tumultuous upbringing.
Yeah, my aunt was the only person who loved and understood me, and
I'm sorry.
mortals, they're not as strong as Dampiers.
No, I'm guessing not.
So I don't think I killed her. I think maybe I turned her, but I don't really understand how I could turn her if I wasn't a full vampire, because I was told that vampires can't turn people. But maybe when we're young, maybe we have the venom to do it. I don't know.
Maybe we should investigate that at some point.
I'd like to find out that I didn't kill her.
Would turning her really be better?
She'd be alive.
Okay.
Be better than killing her. The grief is just killing me.
I can respect that. You should head off to bed, and I've got some things to think over.
Good night.
Have a good night. How's the rest of my watch go, Sky? Or Psycho, meow.
Funny you should bring that up.
Oh, one crap. I'm gonna have a great watch, aren't I?
Everybody else, give me a perception check at disadvantage.
I'm afraid. Does Drake get a one as well?
Sure.
And what do I roll for perception?
Wisdom.
Twice, right? On his.
No.
No, it's got two.
Okay, I didn't know if his popped up as two or not, so that's what I was.
Martin, right before the your little lean-to makeshift cave collapses, you hear a crunch that wakes you from your sleep. I moved maps.
I really hope I heard this crunch too.
Yeah, you heard it.
So are we
You
buried
are
or
awake, so yes, you are buried in about 2 feet of snow. Nothing horrible. But the horrible part is as you wake up, and look up. You're looking up into the eyes of that.
Undead?
Oh yeah, I forget that. That's something that nowhere needs to remember. But yes, nowhere's weapon of warning warns him that creatures are approaching.
Lovely.
I'm kind of jump up out of the snow because I really wasn't expecting that.
Yep, everybody roll initiative.
My question is, did you wake us up before they got here?
Don't think we really had the time. It's kind of woke you up when the snow collapsed on top of you.
No, I'm talking. He said that he was warned that they were coming, so that's why I asked.
Yeah, he doesn't have time to do that. It warns him just in time for him to avoid
For him
being
to wake up.
surprised.
Gotcha. Okay.
The rest of us,
Where is it? There we go.
I guess, Arden, myself, and Nowhere would not be surprised. In theory. Depending on how Psycho Meow wants to run it.
I changed it to my first roll, Sky, because apparently I thought my token was selected and it wasn't.
No worries. Um,
Hey, I guess get the nat ones out of the way, right? Hey, you're using your add-ons.
amazing, right?
That's okay. I put the API scripts into my international game like 2 months before I put them into this game, and he hasn't used any of them yet. He's just like, no, I don't know. He just doesn't want to use them, I guess.
Right. Since Nowhere was warned, does he get a warning shot before everybody else? And I don't. Oh, there it is.
No, he just a sec.
Who's got a nuclear weapon?
Russia, North Korea, China, United States.
My sisters are watching TV out in the living room. Thank you very much. I am not.
I figured if they could hear me, I could hear them. They could hear
Okay, so weapon of warning actually. Well, that's not very fun. None of you are surprised, but so I'm gonna say that they get. No, can't do that either. So, yeah. Straight combat. Arden, your go. Your go.
I'll attack the one to that one with. We're so close. Short sword, and then this scimitar is offhand.
Those will both hit. And are you marking this guy as your favorite foe, or?
Yes. Thought he was.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it for now.
Right. He is going to hit back at you.
Of course.
19, 12, 23.
19 and 23 hit.
Give me 2 DC 13 Constitution saving throws. 2 con saves.
Yeah.
This one's gonna hit nowhere.
Yes.
Sorry, not nowhere. Illican. Yeah, sorry. This is gonna hit Illican. Right next to Illican.
No, it isn't. Well, no.
14, 21, 15.
The 15, and the 21 hit. No, you said 19. So the 19 and 21 hit.
14, 21, 15.
Oh,
The first number.
okay. I thought because we're laying down that. Never mind. Then the 21 hits.
Damn it, that's not what I meant to do. 6 piercing and give me a con save. Yep. Nowhere, it is your turn.
Okay. I think I'm going to attack this one. With the scimitar.
That will hit.
I also use the offhand.
If you can.
Against the same guy.
That will hit as well.
But not so well. Oh well. And I got nowhere to go, so I'm just there.
All right. Ilkin.
And I'm going to. That one?
That one.
Sorry, guys, AFK.
This one right here?
Yep.
I am going to mark him as favorite foe.
Okay, you're just doing Warpick and Kreska, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
because you
right
hit
now,
Warpick
my
3
Warpick
times.
is on my double hit, or my. I haven't switched hands yet, so.
Alright, both of them hit.
Point is, at this point, you get one main attack, one offhand attack.
Are you rolling extra damage too?
Oh, wait a minute. You're right. I don't have the additional attack yet. So, thanks. My mind was somewhere else.
On the
So you're
pack and
marking.
lunch game.
Yeah. You're, what we talked about yesterday about keeping characters separate. So you said you were marking this as favorite foe?
Yes.
Anything else for you?
Yes, one more attack.
You just made 2 attacks. Oh, yeah, you got Drake. Gotcha. That will not hit.
Okay.
He will come right back around and hit you. Or try and hit you.
No.
And Claudette, your turn.
Okay, this was the guy that Illiken was hitting, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. Main hand.
That'll hit.
And offhand.
That will hit.
And then Whales from the Grave. And the guy next to him.
I'm back.
Going back.
Welcome back.
I forgot how to do the Whales from the Grave.
Just link it to chat using the little speech bubble next to it.
That's right. And using the offhand on him, he's also got the scimitar of wounding.
Yep, I got
So,
it marked.
boss, just reminding you.
But
That'll be the end of my turn.
better help would be to remind me when it's his next turn, which will most likely be next week.
Okay.
Unless y'all want to keep going, but it is 5, so I'm gonna get through this round and then y'all can decide. But this guy will hit nowhere. Try. 14, 9, and 17.
17 hits.
I will actually cast a spell on that as my reaction.
And miss instead.
Thank you.
And I will give... I'll go and give Nowhere advantage on his next attack. His next d20 roll.
That will bring us up to Celestine.
I will... As a bonus action, I'll put my hand to my necklace and pull off a bead and cast Bless on... let's say Arden, Nowhere, and Claudette.
Thank you.
Make sure you guys check
Thank
both
you.
check boxes on your character sheet. And then, see that was my bonus action. I'll reach forward and use my spear to heal Arden.
I didn't know I took any damage.
So you heal for 8.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to try to move away. Oh, crap. Crit hits. Now I wish I had my reaction back. Oh, that's not too bad.
A con save. Explosioning.
I hate to say this, but are you doing full damage on Chris?
Oh, yes. We didn't... Yes. So, One's at 4, and then the 2 is 8, so 12. 12 damage. Thank you for reminding me.
I'm the first one to get a crit. So. Ouch.
I'll learn our new things eventually.
That took a lot more damage. Yeah, I'm done.
Alright. This guy will also try and hit this giant creature.
I will silvery
I'm
barb.
guessing a 25 hits.
I'm gonna silvery barb the 25. Sorry.
I believe that hits too.
Mother effer. So yeah, no, I guess that does not hit looking at all.
Why not?
Because she
Celestine saved
interrupted.
her ass.
She interrupted the berserker, and distracted it somehow.
Okay.
I yelled at him. And then I will give Arden advantage on his next attack.
Which basically takes away the poison.
I would love to say I can play on, but I actually have some things I gotta do done.
Alright, then we will pick it back up next week with Arden in round 2 of combat.
Cool.
See you guys next week.
See you next week. Enjoy the
See
game.
you next week.
Have a good week.
Okay, I'm gonna end the recording.